This is the best Facebook ad targeting strategy right now. I want to show you in this video how we're targeting our Facebook audience amid all the issues with iOS tracking and Facebook pulling away all these cold interest groups. I keep hearing it time and time again. We were running ads to an interest group that was very successful and Facebook decided to pull that interest. So we are combating that with a new strategy that we find working very, very well, and it kind of kills two birds with one stone, and I will explain that here in a little bit. So what we're doing is we are running video ads with a video view objective, but very specific to your audience. That's the more important thing. Videos that are very specific to your niche, your industry, and that will speak to them. And whenever you're creating these videos, the main things that you want to think about is this going to attract an audience that wants to buy my product or service? Because that's what we're ultimately trying to do here, right? We're trying to sell them your product or service. So whenever you're creating content, make sure that content definitely targets somebody that will buy your product or service. So don't try to do any clickbaity stuff that will bring in the wrong people. So what you're going to do is you're going to run a video view campaign, and I suggest doing this with 10, 20 videos, as many videos as you possibly can. And you can create these videos in very short ones. You can do them in reel style where it's portrait mode, and I'm going to show you an example of that here in a second. But 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute videos, 10 to 20 of them, running on video views. And then what you're going to do is you're going to create a custom audience on people that have either done a through play, or you can do, say 75% watch rate, a 95% watch rate. So you can dictate how far you want them to watch this video, and you'll create an audience that has been very interested in your content, who will probably be your ideal audience that you want to target and you want to sell to. So you'll create that custom audience, and then the other thing we're seeing a lot of success with is then taking that custom audience. By the way, you need enough data to make these custom audiences, right? You're gonna need at least 1,000 views past like the through play or 75%, which is actually really cheap because we can get video views for like a penny or way less than a penny. You're gonna create a lookalike audience around those custom audiences. I'm gonna dive into the ads manager and show you how we're doing that. All right, so we're gonna dive into the ads manager and I'm gonna show you exactly how to set these up. But before we jump into setting these up, I wanna talk just a little bit about the videos themselves. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to create videos, and you can use your smartphone here. And I suggest making them in portrait mode, and they can just be talking head videos, where it's just you're in the video just talking about whatever it is around your specific industry, right? And whenever you're creating these videos, you want to just deliver value, and think about people creating content for people that you want to buy your product or service, right? So you don't want it to be all clickbaity and stuff like that. You want to make sure that the people that are going to be consuming the content will buy your product or service. Keep them around 1 to 3 minutes. Again, portrait mode, and don't overcomplicate this piece. Just crank out at least 10 of them. The more videos, the better, but at least 10. Get to 20 videos even if you can, so that way you can run these as ads. Now, once you have the videos done, I'm going to go ahead and create a campaign. We're going to choose the engagement objective. Hit continue. Name your campaign. We can just call this, video view campaign. Name your ad set. I'm not going to go into that right now. So what you're going to choose here is on your ad. Get people to watch a video or interact with your post or event. Engagement type, there's a few different options. We're going to select video views. Performance goal. We are going to choose maximize through play views. We want people to watch at least 15 seconds of your video, or for the shorter videos, it's people that watch the entire video. So we want to maximize through plays. Budget for this, for each video, you're going to create an ad set for each individual video because you want them all to run independently. You can spend $1, $2 a day. You don't have to spend that much money. If you have a ton of budget and you want to spend $5, $10, $20 per video, you can do that. But I only suggest starting out $1, $2 per video. When you go down to your audience, we're going to keep this as open as possible. So, first thing we're going to do is if you're doing this in the U.S., I like to do it people living in the US, not visiting. And then when we go down to age, you want to keep this as open as possible. If 18 plus works, great. If you have some restrictions, you can narrow it down just a little bit, but I would try to keep this open as possible. Again, the people that need to consume your content because it's a good fit for your content will watch it. If it's not a good fit, they likely won't watch it. Again, gender, try to keep that open if you can. And then your detailed targeting, you can keep this open if you have a pretty generic product or service, but if you have, kind of a more specific niche, you can, try to narrow it down. But again, you want a large audience here. Like, so I'm just going to pick a lawyer as an option here. Law, legal services. I don't even know if that's a great one. That's an interest. Law firm. So anyways, you want to make sure this audience is as open as possible. And then you let the videos decide who needs to watch it, right? So once that's done, you're just going to hit next. Keep this all the same. Hit next. And here, you're simply just going to drop in your video. So I'm just going to take a video from my account. I'm not sure if I have any. I don't have any videos. Oh, here we go. Instagram. So we're going to drop the video in. Keep this simple. Now that the video's in, you can add some primary text to get somebody to watch it. This is where you want to kind of like do something that will hook them and get them to watch. You can also try to call out your audience as well. Let's just do lawyers again. How lawyers are getting new clients easier than ever. Again, you don't want this to be too clickbaity, but you want to see if you can do something that will capture your audience's attention without trying to call them out directly if possible. So now that we got our hook in there, we're going to keep all the rest of this the same. Some people will add a destination so they can send them to their website. I actually would prefer just to keep this open because when you do that, it kind of makes it look more like an ad, if that makes sense. So what we want to do is keep that call to action off there, that destination, and just allow people to consume your videos. Now that that's done, if you have parameters and all that, you can set that up. We're going to go ahead and hit publish. I'm actually not going to publish this, but once you get it published, you're going to go ahead and just hit duplicate and dupe that however many videos you have. Let's say you did 10, dupe it 9 more times, hit duplicate, and you're just going to swap out all those videos. Again, running them at $1, $2 a day. Put 10, 20, 30 videos, as many as you want, and let those run for a week or two. And you can do a couple of things. One, determine which videos are performing the best and keep those running, and maybe turn the ones off that aren't performing well. And then once you have them running for a couple of weeks and you have enough data, and what you're going to do here is you're going to customize. Actually, you can go to custom columns here, go to video engagement, and obviously there's no data here right now, but you're going to look at the video plays at 50, 75, 95%. You can also do the through plays if you want, but you want to have at least 1,000 through plays or video plays in this column here. So out of the total of all those videos, you want to make sure that there's enough data to create lookalike audiences around. The more data, the better. So at least 1,000 at the very minimum, which you should be able to get very, very quickly. And again, we either do through plays, depending what kind of data we have. If we have enough data, we shoot for the 75 or even the 95% video plays, because that's going to give you a higher quality audience. Once you have enough data, you can go ahead and create a new audience right here. We're going to go create new, and you can do this. Let me just do this from the audience so people know exactly how to get there. I'm trying to take a shortcut here. So we're going to go to audiences here, and we're going to go ahead and create a new audience, a new custom audience. And you're going to choose video. people who viewed at least 15 seconds either through play, or like I said, you can do the 75, 95%, depending on how much data you had. We're going to choose 75%. We'll do 365 days, video view, 75% lawyers. And I usually try to, type in what audience we're trying to, target here. And then you go ahead and choose your videos. So this is the tricky part. So you have to dig in and find those videos. They don't make this very easy. So unfortunately, you kind of have to skim through here and find those videos. That's where, naming conventions are very important. So you know exactly which videos you need to pull up. So select all the videos that you want to use here. Hit confirm and create audience. All right, now that we've created the audience, what we're going to do is go ahead and create a lookalike audience. So go ahead and click the audience here, go to actions, create lookalike, and we're going to find that audience, video views, lawyers. We're going to do United States here. And we're going to create a 1% audience. And you can go ahead and create 1, 3, 5, whatever, how many audiences you want. But we're going to start just with 1%. And I highly suggest testing out the different size audiences. So we usually test 1, 3, and 5 to start, but we will test, a lot of different lookalike audiences depending on how much budget we have. So anyways, we got that audience set up now. Now you can use this audience in an ad and now target this lookalike audience. You can also target this custom audience as well. So you have all these people that have watched the video. You can target those people in the video as well. All right, so that's how you're going to create these new audiences that you can target. And we've been seeing a lot of success with these. So the more data you feed them, the better. So create as many videos as possible. Let them run for a very long time. We actually let these run continuously to keep feeding more and more data into those audiences and create lookalikes around them. So you can retarget the custom audience, right? And then you can also target the lookalike audiences to create bigger ones. Now, I appreciate everybody sticking around. Thank you for watching this content, and be sure to subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to get alerted when we release new videos. We try to release these all the time to keep you up to date on all Facebook ads and marketing. Thank you.